It's simple. If you want a startup that's more successful than 99% of other startups, you have to do something different than 99% of other entrepreneurs. So you do. You go to YouTube and you look up a whole bunch of different videos on business and marketing. But something's off. You watch the videos that are supposed to help, but they just aren't helping. You just can't connect from them. You just can't learn from them. So what? Are these videos bogus? Maybe. Maybe they're assuming you know the fundamental theory of marketing and you don't yet. The fundamental theorem of marketing is this: present your product in such a way to consumers that they believe they need your product. And in order to do this, we must understand the theory of mind. In order to present a product in an appealing way to someone, we must first understand how that person thinks. The theory of mind refers to the capacity to understand other people's mental states. It's to literally be in their shoes, to understand how they might feel, to understand the experiences that they've had. The theory of mind is what enables us to empathize with people. It refers to the idea that what we see isn't what other people see, and that's okay. It teaches us that the way we see our startup isn't the way that other people see our startup. Marketing is often the effort to get other people to see what you do. My friends, if you had a device that could transfer any image from my mind, any experience from my mind, and place it perfectly with expert precision into your mind, you would be a millionaire. You'd be a billionaire. But instead, we have to deal with communication. We have to deal with language. And frankly, that's flawed. This is how it actually works. First, we have the essence itself. We have the actual startup, what it is in reality. Next, we encode it. We communicate it. We try to tell others what it is. We put our business into words. And it's no longer a business, but it's a message. Step 3, people receive the message. Now, that is a little bit different than step 2, because if you've ever had someone with poor connection, you know that the message that they're delivering isn't always what you're saying. Some people hold different ideas in their heads. That's what the theory of mind is all about. Some people have biases against big corporations. Some people think AI will be the death of us all. Some people think the exact opposite thing. The worldview that people have affects the way that people decode messages. Once people decode the message, they use it to build a view of what they think your business is like. Now, hopefully, they're very close, what you think your business is and what your customer thinks your business is. But they are going to be slightly different. We learned about the fundamental theorem of marketing, so that's good and well. Knowledge is power, but knowledge without action is useless. So let's talk about how we can actually use this, all right? How do we leverage the theory of mind to optimize relaying information about our startup to our prospective clients? It's as easy as this. Have clarity, conciseness, and content. Let me break that down for you. Make it as easy and as simple as you can. Be clear. Let them know what you're trying to tell them. Be concise. Tell them in as few words as natural. And have content. What's the point of trying to get a message across if you don't have a message in the first place? It has been said, if you have nothing nice to say, shut your yaps. So keep this fundamental theorem of marketing in your hearts as you're starting your startup. Use it as a tool to guide all of your marketing employees. Not just one point here, not just a cool tip here, but it's the underlying glue that holds everything together. Use it to check for marketing mistakes. Think of it like this. No one is going to read a 2-paragraph long Facebook post, especially if it's about your business. If it's about a friend, maybe they will. Think of this. When you're posting, get right to the point. When you're trying to thank a sponsor, instead of saying something like, the summer has been an amazing summer, a very productive summer for us. We've had a lot of wonderful times. We've had a lot of new clients. We've had a lot of yada, yada, yada. We've had a lot of good experiences. So we'd like to, at this time, thank our sponsors for making all of this happen, because without them, where would we be? Now, that was a really good one. That was heartfelt, but I didn't know what you're going until you were 4 or 5 sentences in. And by the time those 4 or 5 sentences are up, I'm just thinking that it's just like everything else I've heard before. The brain is always looking for something new. The brain always craves more attention and more dopamine. So instead, start with something like, your business here is celebrating our sponsor for the amazing time that they had. Here are a few things we've done, yada, 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 yada. And you can be more subtle than that. Just remember, The fundamental theorem of marketing says present your product in such a way that the consumer thinks they want the product. You can understand what the consumer wants by understanding how the user thinks, by who the user is. It can't be a one-size-fits-all type of situation. It's a tailor-made experience for the user. People prefer heart and tailor-made experiences rather than a cold hard company, right? We can understand consumers by understanding the theory of mind that states, let's try to be in each other's shoes. You can do that by being clear and concise and having content. Now that's going to wrap up the video for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you found value in this video, make sure to comment down below what your favorite part was, and make sure to like and subscribe if you can. It really helps the algorithm understand that people like you are benefiting from this type of thing, and it'll try to introduce it to other people just like you that might benefit too. If you want to see where the future of web design is heading, check out this short video here and you'll get a nice view of how AI is leading the web design industry. Anyways, thanks again. Until next time.